Hello,
Hey
everybody.
everybody, how you doing?
Hopefully, this is coming across. Oh, well, it says ad starting soon, so,
So, capitalism waits for no one.
I guess. Let me refresh the page here a bit. Let's see what's going on. There we go. Power bits now exist? What are power bits? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Herman, how's it doing?
Hey Urban.
Hey, Wendy! We have Wendy, who's just spending some of her precious vacation time with us this evening. She's very busy looking at good cows.
Excellent cows.
Excellent. We got Kate and Ruthie Cat. Hello. And we've moved where the chat window is located.
So you folks are now in the top right, not bottom right corner, which means that I will no longer need Jesus to take the wheel quite so often in Cloudpunk.
Hey, Bonsai. Hey, Ducky. Take your time, everybody. I'm sure capitalism will be occurring at some point, so we're just getting in and getting settled here.
I saw a shark movie today.
Was it good?
I saw a shark movie today.
That was the perfect response.
The
Well
thing is,
done.
it's not actually a shark movie. There's like 30 seconds of shark in the whole thing.
Of course.
It's honestly a partially lesbian, all-female relationship drama, which plays
Fine.
out in the middle of the ocean.
Nothing wrong with that. And also sharks.
And speaking of sharks, the excellent Gabino Iglesias, who is a tremendously
Hey,
talented
SBW.
author,
Sorry you can't stay long, but it's wonderful to see you. Thanks for joining
and
us.
also possibly the owner of the finest forearms in genre fiction, because good lord,
Who is this?
Gabino Iglesias.
I don't know who that is.
He's a very, very good horror author. Let me see if I can find you his author photo, because good lord does not quite cover it.
Are we talking like Iffy Waddy Way, good lord?
Yes, we
Wow.
are.
Wow.
Gabino has just posted suggestions for more sea life themed disaster movies, courtesy of various friends of his. So we have Sharknado, obviously, Seal Nami,
Oh, Seal Nami is a good one.
Whale Storm, which is a strong contender.
Like hail, but
Yeah.
whale. Love it.
Ramprayer falling from the sky for no apparent reason, which is terrifying.
I love that.
A light but relentless drizzle of anchovies, which is salty and delicious. And my personal favorite, Crab-a-Launch.
Crab-a-lanch.
Mhm.
Oh,
By the way, watch closely and something will swim under the ice.
wonderful. Crab-a-lanch sounds like something the Intrepid Heroes would get up to.
Here at Crab-a-Launch, if you're here, your family, you know.
Yeah, if you're here, you're La Familia.
Oh, we have orcas versus yachts. It's an ongoing thing.
Yes. Exactly. All right, I'm going to have some on my tea. It says ad starting soon, but I don't know. Hang on a second, folks. I'm having a little bit of problem with the display here tonight. Enjoyed listening to Rupert on the case of the Adamant Annihilist last night. Welcome to the gun show,
Gabino
sir.
Iglesias, if you are way style upper body.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a really cute story. Thank you. I'm really glad you liked that. It's a story I
Hey,
read.
Grim.
I read for Escape Pod this week, which is a kind of time-traveling adventurer / troubleshooter and his cat.
Crab-a-lanch is the new promo as Red Lobster goes out of business. Oh, don't tell John Oliver. He would totally do it. That would be amazing. I think we've got everybody. Dredge, is this a game where you write a boat in cosmic horror? I may have heard of it. Yes, Grim. This is in fact the game where you are a little boat doing some, fishing out at night for a local pleasure cruise.
Fine.
Through
There's definitely no hallucinations or squamosity.
Yeah, it's quite eldritch in time. In fact, Ducky, if you would so kindly perhaps remind us of the content warnings when you get a chance. Mostly they involve sea life and eldritch horror-y things.
Mr. Oliver has recently purchased the entirety of the inside of a now decrepit Red Lobster.
Just for making biscuits.
Just to serve the Hot Bay biscuits.
Cheddar Bay,
pardon me.
They're so good.
And another local bakery good-naturedly complained that he had bought these facilities because they wanted them. So he made them a deal. He would provide for them the exact appliances they wanted, free of charge, if they made something for him.
Yes.
You see, this bakery makes cake bears. They are essentially like 2-tier pseudo muffins wrapped in icing in the shape of bears.
And he wanted one.
So they've made him one with his face.
And now they're selling hundreds of them a day, which is delightful.
And John Oliver is beyond overjoyed that so many people in Middle America are literally eating his bottom.
Goblin, to answer your question, only if Cosmic Horror is either nice or tasty. How do you feel about seafood for the definition of tasty?
Tasty would certainly count.
Yeah, so let's get started here. So as you might be able to tell, there's now a continue button. So we have loaded in my old game save. Bonsai, I have good news. All moving date is 22nd July. And Bonsai, make sure to take the contract back tomorrow. Well done! And thank you very much, Wendy. Excuse me, I have to yawn. And then, the content warnings for Dredge include common phobias, horror themes, you might have been able to tell.
Here we go.
Death and dying. What?
Here we go, the stuff moving towards the ice. It's going to go under it in a moment, I think.
Where?
The bottom of the screen, near the point where the white disappears. Keep watching.
Sorry, I got completely distracted by the content warnings. Alistair says there's something in the water.
There may be about to be. I know there was last. I feel like fucking McCready all up in this thing.
Yeah.
I really do.
Death and dying violence. Yes, so this is a game where you do fishing, basically, and a lot of the fishing is of eldritch persuasion. So let me show you where we are. So just as a warning, where we're about to load in is the end of the primary game of Dredge. The Pale Reach, ooh, the music got spooky again. The Pale Reach, the DLC screen you were seeing right now, is DLC, and I've never played it before, but I have completed the primary game. So, when we go and take a look at my boat and its equipment, you're going to see things that you may have never seen before if you have not played this game. For example, you'll
look
notice...
at all that sticky, meaty goodness.
You'll notice my boat is McBig Large Huge, and that I have quite a lot of equipment, some of which is,
What's encrusted?
sticky. What's what?
Something was encrusted just then.
Where?
The first place you...
My encrusted talisman?
A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. The left of a hook is carved into the center.
Look at it gives me my fishing speed is plus 330% as a result.
In entirely unrelated news, one of the most recent episodes of Smarty Pants we watched has a very relevant talk on it called No Thank You, the Ocean.
Yes, exactly. So I have some spare parts here as well. And, oh gosh, I have all these. As you can tell, I have lots of different visceral crane, tendon rod.
Amazing.
This is my large trawl net, which I don't currently have. What do I have equipped right now? I have my heavy duty trawl net. My sinew spindle. So if you look up here where it says cargo, you see those 6 symbols in different colors? I'm just realizing that the chat location is once again not ideal. Hold on a second. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to attempt something. I'm going to attempt to change a setting on the fly. I want to see if this is going to be possible. Give me a moment. Oh, it says broadcasting only mic audio. Oh, okay. Well, you can't see the screen for a second. Give me a minute. I'm trying something. I'm going to try and move the chat location. Can I move it to center? Can I do top? Where's top center? Let's try center right. Let's see if that works. Alright. Come back to my game. Alright. There we go. That looks like it might be a little bit better. We'll see. Whenever the chat goes, it gets in the way of some vital part of A&M. I know! Unfortunately, that is one of the downsides of this. But if you take a look up here, you'll notice that there are 6 types of catchable fish. Coastal, abyssal, shallow, hadal, ocean, and oceanic and dredge. I am now, because of the equipment that I have configured on this boat, I can fish all 6 of them at once. I also have a trawl net. And what a trawl net is it I'll show you in a second. See that right there with the little craney thingy? It hangs off the back of the boat, and it basically trawls for fish as you are traveling about, and then it keeps them alive for longer because they're in the water, which is very nice. And then I have all these other interesting things you will see, like different types of winches. This is a net. There we have now baits. We have explosives, which are quite fun. And all sorts of other fun things that we can
always
get
a good time when you're fishing with dynamite. Right? Remember, it's never fishing with dynamite. It's always fishing with dynamite.
Fishing. Yeah, there's no G when dynamite is involved. So, let's see. I also, as you can tell, have a buttload of money. Which is the other reason I wanted to load this game in, is because I kind of maxed everything out. So, that's nice. I have not, however, had a chance to decorate my boat. So we might start with that. So if they wanted to date magic, Tinder would just disappoint. Beholder would be scrolling, you know. Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway. Alright, so I have nothing on the net. It says I have stuff in the cabin, though. Pursuits. As you can see, I did a bunch of stuff. I have nothing in the Pale Reach yet. There was a lot of things.
Dredge is a big game. There's a lot to do.
It is a very big game. Alright. It also says I have new books, which I have Advanced Fishing, and I have Haggling and Bartering a Guide. Oh, I know what those are for. Okay, I know what those are from. La 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 la. Alright, well, let's read a book. How about Haggling and Bartering a Guide? So while I'm tootling around, it will... Yeah, let's take a look at my encyclopedia. See, my encyclopedia is complete because there's a sailfish aberration I don't have. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Ooh, that's right. There were not crab aberrations when I played this game last time. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go crabbing. Oh, and there's a stonefish. There's new aberrations! Oh, unacceptable. I have new things. A decorator crab aberration. Interesting, interesting. There are new things I must catch. There's a lot in this game. Yes, there are anglerfish. Ooh, there's a new barracuda adoration. Dun 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 dun. Thank you.
I just got the drum line you were humming, and I'm superbly impressed.
Thank you. Ooh, barracuda. Craberations. Yes, Ducky, there are craberations I must secure. Nope. There we go. Oh, this will be fun. And there's a couple of like fish ones that have eluded me. Ooh, the volcano snails. Those are so hard. I remember them. There's so much stuff. And then there's all this... Look! There's Dingus! Dingus the ocean sunfish. There's aberrations of him as well. And then look at all these pale reach fish. I need to go and... Oh god, that thing scares me. And then these are all the exotics, right? I got all of the exotics. Oh, there's an ice exotic as well. I got the coelacanth. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Just confirmed, Dragon Age, the Veil God will feature nudity.
Wow. And all the players' companions are apparently pansexual, which makes me...
Oh, and Penguin are about to acquire Boom Studios, which suddenly explains why Penguin put out that China Mayville Keanu Reeves tie-in to Keanu Reeves' Boom Studios comic book.
Oh, okay. Right. That's why I love him too. He inspires me to try to learn more about cooking and to eat better. Who is this? What are we talking about? I've missed who we're talking about. I'm sorry.
Is it me?
It could be you. Senshi. Oh yes.
Ah, yeah.
I do love Senshi. All right. Let's go see about and Alistair. That's very kind of you, Wendy. Alright. Let's go. Have I dropped the winch? The net is... I can't remember how to drop the net. Oh gosh. I think so. Bonk. Bonk.
Look at your little putt
notice how fast I am.
So you're still based out of Murderer Bay, aren't you?
Yeah, this is the same area we were in previously.
Like I said, Murderer Bay.
Murderer Bay.
Doomhaven.
Oh, over here to get paint job. Paint job, la 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 la. Zoom, zoom, zoom. What?
Use Tokyo Drift your little boat.
Would you kindly?
Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself.
Yes, I should. Alright, let's check my map. It's been a while since I checked my map. That's up on the direction key. So yes, here's where I am. That's Blackstone Isle. And as you can see, I've done a great deal of exploring of this game. And then we're going to go down here.
I do find it super interesting how much open water there is there, which leads me to believe there may be more DLC coming.
Yeah, I mean, look at all this. Look at all this. If I can get to here...
Go. If I had to guess, I would guess there are 2 pieces of DLC they're working on and they haven't announced. They're just going to drop an extra location at every campus.
Nah, that would be cool. Let's see. Photographer who went south, huh? Well, first I need to paint my boat, so don't distract me, stupid mayor. Alright, chip right. I went to paint my boat. No, wait, wasn't the painter at the other side?
They were in the other dock, yes.
Okay, let me check my storage. It's the same storage. It's almost full. I have so much stuff. Okay, cool. Right. Zoom, 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 zoom. I've forgotten how to drop... Oh, here we go.
Trowel.
Trawl net. Bait. Yeah, by the way, you also get some,
You can manifest shit.
You get some powers, let's just say.
I love how they're all the boat, but wrong.
Okay.
Hey, Mer, how you feeling?
There we go. See, now I've lowered my trawl net, so we can just go. Scoop the fish.
Fish.
Scooping of the fishies. Ooh, there's more salvage over there.
Excellent, good day.
I'm glad, Mer. I'm glad you're feeling better. Please let me paint my boat. Hello, painter.
The fisherman. I had thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, oh yes, I'm the person to talk to.
What sort of decorations? Flags and bunting!
I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like.
Mer says she's getting hyper-focused on writing in Inky.
I had a similar revelation with twine. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me, and I can make them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of colour to your hull. I'm sorry to say my selection of pigments is somewhat limited at the moment.
Yes, but are there more?
He thinks for a short while. The other day, down the shoreline, I saw a strange crab.
Okay, we're going crab fishing.
With the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. If you caught such a creature...
I'm going to catch so many crabs.
He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar.
Thunk!
With the right binding agent, we can grind them together. from new mixture. Hey, Zalia.
Hey, Zalia.
He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We will turn your vessel into a work of art.
I want them all.
But for now, what can I help you with today?
I want flags.
I can adjust bunting here. I will use any leftover pigments I have to ensure a cohesive aesthetic.
Bunting on.
As you wish.
Ooh, I want to change my flag. Oh, I have very few flags.
Fishy flag. Flag of the fishies. You have the fishy flag.
That's it. I need to find more flags. What do you do here?
I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already I rather think you will like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me. I can make them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of colour to your hull. Sorry to say, my selection is limited at present.
Paint.
Which area would you like painted?
Let's start with the hull. So these are colors I don't have access to yet.
Black Abyss.
Okay. We'll go for blue depths.
Alright, now let me prepare my brushes. Much better. Which area would you like me to paint now?
Blue. Nice.
That colour looks good.
Adjust my bunting, please. Okay. Don't I look cute now?
Happy little putt-putt boat.
Happy little putt-putt boat. Alright. Let me consult the encyclopedia.
The Encyclopedia Fishtanica.
Fishtanica, yes. Oh, you have to undock to get in the encyclopedia, it looks like. Okay. I need... crab! Ooh. It's all in the Morrows. There's aberrations here. Alright. Do I have any, crab pots on board? No. Well, I'm gonna have to... Oh. You see that little... Did you hear that little ding?
Oh, ding.
That was a fish jumping into my net. See? Little arrow squid. Oh, thank you very much, Merv. So now we have to dock. Where's my crab pots? Ooh, I haven't checked if there's any new research I can do. Probably not. I think I've maxed everything out. Yes, well, I think you've all met me. Yes, I did in fact complete the skill trees. Okay, so where's my storage? Where's my crab pots? Crab pot, Juliana. Okay, we could plunk him down here and then go exploring. That sounds good to me. Alright. So if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember how I do the crab stuff. Okay. So, ooh. You look shiny.
That's probably fine.
Okay. Bloosh. There goes my crab pot. Now. Trawl net. Then leave it on my... I like the pot. Oh, I love how to... Okay. Mouth of the deep. Yep. Okay. So fine. Now I've forgotten how to fish. This is shiny. Pleased to be fishing. Pleased to be fishing.
Don't you just leave the crab pots there and come back later?
There we go. Start fishing. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. It was just, it's out of the way. Sure. Ooh.
Is that an aberration?
Yep. And another one. Okay. Cool. We caught some crab. Where am I? Alrighty. Let's go back over here. I know you. Oh, interesting.
What?
Well, what do you notice?
You're going to have to be a touch more specific.
I sure don't seem to be getting tired, do I?
You notice that, huh? Don't even have the feverish eye.
Exactly. I'm trying to remember why that's the case. I think perhaps I've transcended the need for fear. I'm trying to remember why that's the case. I can't remember anymore. Hello. I will sell all fish. Ta-da! Yeah, see, he sells the crab pots you can buy. Alright. But it's just aberrant crabs that are going to get us paints, aren't they?
Yeah, not aberrant squid. Which, given the aberrant ink that presumably comes from aberrant squid, seems a little unfair.
Oh no, see, now I'm getting tired, it looks like. Oh.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
It's been a long time since I played this game, so I'm not quite remembering. Let's go run at the scary thing. Where'd you go, scary thing? I think it took off. Okay, I need to plan my attack here. So they said that this photographer went south, right? Okay, well, let's go back to the island maybe then. We'll come back to you in a couple days. I love how fast I am. I doubt it's here. If I remember correctly. Ah. Very well. Yep, everything that I could. Yeah, I'm thinking that's exactly what I might do. Look, I've completely cured myself with 20 minutes worth of sleep.
Take a little nap.
Brilliant. Exactly like real life. Alright, there's some.
It is most.
We have an anchovy.
It is most commonly cited as the single thing from the world of Judge Dredd people would want.
The sleep cubes?
The sleep cubes.
Yeah, oh god, in a heartbeat.
One of the very few kind of utopian advantages in the world of Judge Dredd is the sleep cubes, which are sleep machines, which are machines that judges can use between shifts for 10 minutes. And that 10 minutes gives them a full 8 hours of REM sleep.
It costs 3 points in Champions. Alright. So, hang on. That's the wrong button. Where's my map? Let's go south. Over the open ocean. What are you? I don't know. You're fish. That's cool. Where's this?
Wouldn't it though?
What's
Get
this?
so much done.
This one looks shiny. Let's fish here.
I did not know that.
What?
That tuxedo cats are colloquially referred to as penguins in Polish.
Oh, I didn't know that. What do I got? A blackfin tuna. These are one of the games I'm not the greatest at. Ooh, but it looks like I got an aberration. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a spiny looking little fella.
Not a new one, though. Half teeth, half muscle. This fish's sole purpose is the pursuit of its unfortunate prey. Razor-mouth tuna. Alright. What's going on over here? Can you cook an aberration? No, there isn't any cooking in this game. You can just sell things. Oh, alright.
That's interesting.
Haven't I been here before?
I can't remember.
Makeshift dock and campsite.
Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are scratched in the sand. What do you want to do?
Let's look at the symbols.
The symbols span the breadth of the camp, twisting this way and that. Some are grouped together into what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished.
Inspect the last symbol.
There's nothing else here.
Let's inspect the footprints.
Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating they were left by a man. But you don't know much about footprints.
So now we'll search the camp.
An extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric is collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There is nothing remarkable about it.
And that's it. It's just a random campsite.
This is a game that sometimes goes, here's some weird shit that was part of someone else's story.
Yep, there's a lot of that. Oh. What are we up to?
What did you see that I didn't know?
You see the wind lines?
Yeah, the ones that are carrying you straight across to that island. Where there's another makeshift dock.
This game has some really fun environmental storytelling. And one of them is that sometimes you can follow the wind. And it took me to the photographer. And it's already time for our first ad break, which is terrifyingly fast. These campsites just infuriated me this weekend. How's that? Was that Myrrh? Yeah. I know. Sometimes they just have weird stuff, and sometimes they have plot. So, folks, we're going to take our quick little ad break here, because I need a refill of my drink of water. So we're going to take a little 2-3 minute stretch. Perhaps you need to get a cushion or blanket or a drink of water or snack. Or somebody else needs a snack. I should study it. I wish I did better environmental storytelling in my games. This game has some really primo environmental elements. I'll point them out as we go along. Mer says, I found out what they were and how they were in the plot. I will say no more. Ah, yes, understood. Exactly. I'm right there with you. So we're going to take that little ad break, and we'll be right back.
Bring terrible news.
Oh, no.
Insert coin teas appear to do Commander Shepard sweatpants.
Oh, shoot. I need Commander Shepard sweatpants. Send them my way, please. While we're having an ad break, Allow me to show you last night's sunset here on the west coast of Mole.
Does not sponsor our stream, but if they did, nothing would fit. But, you know.
Say again?
I was making a funny.
Okay. Look at the sunset from Wendy's.
Oh my god, dude.
That's really pretty, Wendy. I hope it's as pretty and insect-free as it looks. I watched the firefighter show. I understand now.
Who said that?
Spike Garden.
Oh, you watched 911? Oh.
Alistair loves 911. It is so bonkers ridiculous.
Which one did you see?
There were as a gentle breeze, so no midges. Hooray! Alistair wants to know which episode you watched, Spike. It's really pretty. I'm impressed, Wendy. Cameras don't normally pick up sunsets all that well. Give to me. He's showing me N7 sweatpants. My size is out of stock. Yes, it is. Please notify me when it is. Okay, thank you.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm going to buy you N7 sweatpants when your size is back in stock.
All 7 seasons of the original. Oh, heavens.
Oh, Spite.
What a marathon.
Spite. So you like me have hit season 7 where suddenly they got half a season because of the writer's strike, and none of them dealt with it well then.
Wow.
Lone Star is rough. Largely because Rob Lowe is profoundly unlikable in that show, and possibly in life. My understanding is Lone Star fixes itself quite hard around the halfway point of the second season.
You're so generous, my love. You're so generous. Every show is an underdog and gets a second chance.
I'm a generous guy.
You very much are, and I love you very much for it.
I love you too. I watched a shark movie today.
I know.
We paid money for a shark movie.
Was it fun?
Yeah, actually.
I'm glad it was fun. That's what matters. Okay, we've got about 30 seconds left on the ad break, folks, if you're watching. I'm just gonna... How much of my book have I already read?
Apparently there is a mattress store that gives you a mattress for your dog when you buy a normal one. And someone has perfectly reasonably responded to this with, but my mattress is my dog's mattress.
I've already read almost my entire book. I'm very impressed with myself.
Which book is this?
Haggling and Bartering, a guide.
Nice.
77% complete, apparently, on my little puttering around. Let's see what's in the net. I got an arrow squid, and an anchovy, and a cod, and a blue mackerel, and another anchovy. And we're back. All right. Let's check in with this photographer. Hello. Sorry, would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot.
You move to the side, and a few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself.
No, this simply won't do.
What's the matter?
The angle, this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this, and the others, I fear they were lost overboard.
She sighs again and looks off to the west.
I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between 2 islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me, let's see.
She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip.
I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it, if you can find those lenses. I'll mark on your map where I think I lost them.
So she's how you get camera mode. They built it into the game as a quest.
I love it.
I've also just found out that apparently at one point in the new season of Prodigy, the emergency medical hologram mutters, I haven't seen a crew this dysfunctional since the Cerritos.
I love it. Okay, so she's marked the location on our map. Here it is to the west. Boaty boat, 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 boaty, boaty, boat, boat. Let's see if we can... I want to try something because I've heard, I think we get we can do markers, map markers now, and more importantly, oh yes, see? You can use your map markers with your telescope now.
So you can zero in. Amazing.
Very nice. More fish in my net. By the way, there's a lot of fish you can only catch at night. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Where are you leading me?
The wind's trying to tell you something, isn't it?
It is. This is what I mean by environmental storytelling. You hear stuff on the wind, and it's taking us back to that abandoned camp. Interesting. Ooh, what was that? Alright, well, let's go back to where... Ooh, those look like...
That's a big white. Possibly two
big
big
that's abyssal.
Whites. That's Angie.
Oh, that was just the one as well. Nearly there. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this area. Oh, look, this looks like the lenses. That looks right. A collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the waves. Let's look for valuables. Photography equipment. Looks like we found it. Alright. What's around? What's that? Barrel lines. Firefly script. Oh, what was that? Fine tooth. Ooh. Alright, but let's go back and turn in the photography equipment. So we have photo mode. Oh, I finished my book. And now I can read my next book. Let's see what the haggling and bartering, 5% increased sale prices and 5% reduced buy prices. Excellent, thank you. Where are we? Okay, we can remove that now. Remove. Oh, I can just do. Oh, I can just remove them. Okay, fine. And where was the photographer? She was over here, wasn't she?
I think so.
Okay, so basically just dead ahead. That light.
In fact, is that not her?
It might be. No, it's that abandoned camp.
She's around the other side of this island.
Yeah, I believe so. Ooh.
It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. There is nothing to be concerned about. At all. Everything is golden.
Oh, what are you?
Is that not, in fact, another island?
Ah. Oh, cool. It's research part. Where am I? Is this where the photographer is? What are you?
I think it's a rock.
Oh, thank you.
That ain't right. That's a man.
I remember that.
Doesn't he have a couple of dead fellas sitting next to him?
Yeah, it's from, earlier in the game, let's say. Oh, shoot.
That seems bad.
That's a water spout, yeah.
I'm gonna go with bad.
I need to put to shore. Where? Sorry, folks, I'm still remembering the command. I think it's... Maybe she was up over here?
Routini.
Oh, big waves like that aren't good. I see a light over at the Frankenstein place. Deep cut, which may be Wendy and Murgot. Oh no, you do not! No.
Don't mind me, I'm just another boat.
No. Oh, here we are. Okay, excellent. Hello! I found your lenses. I need some sleep. I'm gonna talk to you in the morning. There we go. Now I will talk to the photographer.
She takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully.
They seem mostly unharmed. Nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy, at least. As promised, you should take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. Oh, Wendy, don't.
Wendy, I made a right stuff tag earlier, and I made it in the presence of people who weren't born when that movie came out.
If you wanted some advice on locating wildlife to photograph, just say the word. Oh. Let's start with some... Tell me about reptiles. I'm glad you asked. Not many consider reptiles when they think of the ocean. Loggerhead turtles are a common sight.
Loggerhead turtles? Dude.
In the temperate waters around the Maros and Gale Cliffs, so they can be hard to spot in the water. I'm sorry. Grim, what? Oh, no.
That live Rocky Horror.
No, its 50th anniversary is next year.
What was that, Sonny? What was that?
Oh. When they come to larger reptiles, they don't get any bigger than saltwater crocodiles. Mangroves of Twisted Strand are in a perfect environment for them. Okay, what about birds? You'll hear quite a wide variety of birdsong from the islands, though I suspect they're all too small to spot. There's some larger species, gulls and ravens. Oh, nice. The ruins in Devil's Spine have some seahawks. Nice. Mammals. While still relatively scarce, I believe a few cetaceans, that's whales and such, cetaceanops, can be found in the deeper waters around here. I've seen them.
It's funny you should mention cetaceanops. I've seen the concept art for the Enterprise D's cetaceanops deck.
Nice.
It's enormous.
Of course.
Like glass walls.
There'd be whales here.
Yeah, 3 stories, glass walls, little kind of human engineering console. The D's got like 10 humpbacks on board.
Sure. You might be lucky enough to spot a pod of bottlenose dolphins or killer whales. So the larger whales, I've heard humpbacks, sperm whales, and even the odd blue whale have been sighted in the area. I've seen many of those. It doesn't surprise me to hear that their numbers have dwindled, what with Ingfell's whaling endeavors. What is that? Ingfell's whaling endeavors, huh? And now the big fish. Big fish! There are a few shark species around. Most notably the huge whale shark. They tend to prefer the warmer waters around Stellar Basin. They're completely harmless, as I'm sure you know, but do be careful around them. You wouldn't want propellers causing them injury. Okay.
Ingfell is a place in the Pale Cliffs that, amongst other things, is notable for whaling.
Haven't been there yet. Okay. So, do we have new... Oh yeah, we have a lot of fish. We should probably go sell off all of this stuff at some point. And we should check our... Ooh, you're an aberration. An anchovy king. And in their numbers, they will rise.
The anchovy king. The anchovy king sounds like he lives in Hoboken.
He does. Alright, well, it's first thing in the morning. So... How do I equip the, Oh, you have to undock them, I'm guessing. Aha! Now I can equip my camera. Take a moment to compose yourself. Oh, neat!
Dude!
Look at the photo mode! Wow! That's really cool. Look, you can like full 360. Nice. Oh, that sounds fun. The photo mode looks really fun. Alright, let's go sell off our catch. Here's the lighthouse, which means that's where the port is. So now we have to keep an eye out for cool fish. Ooh, this looks like a sunfish. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh!
Look at that big lad.
A hooked sailfish. I think that's the sound of a new spindles of bone protrude from discolored muscle. A hooked bill curves inwards. A lure for something greater. Excellent. Well, that's a new one for me, so let's go sell off. What are you? Some kind of abyssal variety. That's fine. Poodle, poodle, poodle. I mean, the game is so fun and relaxing. What do we got here? Looks like eels. Running out of room, though. That's okay. Ooh. What's this? Faint shape stands upon the surface. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. I've never figured out what that does! I wonder if it does anything. At some point I hope to find out. I'm out of space though. Let's go sell. Actually, before I sell, it is a very relaxing game of cosmic horror. I know it seems counterintuitive, but it really, truly is. Alright, let's check the crab pot and see if we got anything. No, we have two very boring common
tidy-ass crabs.
Yes. Which is fine. What are you? So big that I can only fit one of you in the boat. Well, fine. See, I like the dragnet because you don't have to do any work. I might want to drop another crab pot. Did I pack another one? Yeah, I did. Okay, so what I have to do first is I have to Da-da-da-da. Bloop. There we go. There's some more crabs. Alright. Nope. Come on. I need to go to dock. Dock, please. There we go. Alright. I need to sell off my fish. Okay, I sold my fish. And then I go to storage and I save my research part, which I don't need right now. And I have some damage, so let's go to the shipwright. It's the dry dock, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
I've already done all the upgrades. Shipwright. That crimson glow in the sky seems to have gone away. The air feels quieter now, more settled. Have you noticed? Yes, I have. What are you? Harvesting platform. Oh, I think I already have this. I've never bought one of those. Enter repair mode, R2. Repair. Alright. I repaired everything. Okay. Isn't there just like a repair all button? I think so. Alrighty. Cool. Well, that was everything I needed to do. So, didn't they say that there were birds and stuff around the docks?
Yeah, I think they did.
I love taking a moment to compose yourself. Look at the zoom on this thing!
What? That's insane.
It's really good. No, don't see any birds right now. Well, I want to try taking a picture and see what happens. I took a picture. Okay.
His boat.
Toggle overlay. Oh, nice. Oh, gosh!
Oh, dear. Dutch angles. Tropes.
Tropes. The photo mode's really, really good. Alright. So what do we want to do next? Oh, our encyclopedia has a new one. The hooked sailfish. Yep, that was an aberration I caught. We discovered 129 out of 174 fish. This is good. Exotics. Ooh, in the pale reach. What are you? Unknown in the ice, huh? Okay. I kind of feel like the photographer wants me to have a good take a picture and then bring it to her, right?
Let's
try the other dog. Say again?
I see that could be a thing that'll be useful.
Do you have any cool? No. Yeah, I'm thinking unknown crabs are the way to do it, but there's a bunch of them supposedly in these shallows, so I've got crab pots out already. Let's see. I mean, we could just go straight up south. Oh yeah, see, there's my little crab pots. Alright. Well, I mean, theoretically we should wait till the morning, but, you know, why? You know? Why? Why wait? We'll go around you. Still shiny. Maybe I can check it at night. I still don't know what those do. No thank you. No thank you.
Not today, please.
Bad. I got the spooky spookies. Turn my lights back on, please. Thank you. Looks like I need a nap, so trying to remember what this place is. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Okay. I sleep till morning now. The whaling yards. Not right now, Mr. Lucas, thank you. Just here for a bit of kip, thanks. Have a good one, Ozzy. Good night.
Have a good one, Ozzy. Sleep well.
Alright. Where are we on the map? Ingfell. Okay. So...
I'd forgotten what a good job the music does on this.
Right? So, this way, huh? Just kind of go this way. What are you? It's a sturgeon. Okay. Ooh.
Is that an aberrant sturgeon?
He's translucent. Oh, the weather's turning. That's new. Oh! Oh!
Is that an whale?
Yeah, look.
Can you go underwater?
No, the camera angle doesn't seem to let you go underwater. But look, whales! And then they're gone. No problem, Grim. Have a good night.
Have a good one, Grim.
This lightning is pretty impressive. Ooh, what's this? Anglerfish.
That's unpleasant, having to match up the two bulls.
Yeah. So that little yellow ball means record size. So. Ooh, what's this over here?
That looks wrecky.
Fang teeth. No. Look how the ice is. Here's a dock. Ooh, what's this? Oh, the traveling merchant! Down here to investigate the ice field too. It seems to have appeared out of nowhere. My guess is that it drifted up from the south. Either way, I thought I should set up a pontoon here, but when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Come and check it out when you get a second. In the meantime, I've got some new rods for sale. They'll be perfect for fishing in the ice around here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the traveling merchant is kind of a general purpose dock that you can do lots of different things at. So, for example, I can go to the fish market and sell all my fish. Ta-da! Sold all my fish. Now, what's this about the icy work site? The traveling merchant has crossed over to the nearby iceberg and is inspecting some old pieces of metal as you approach. It's so weird. This stuff seems old. Like, really old. She kicks a large sheet of metal half embedded in the ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes.
Do you want Aliens vs. Predator? Because this is how you get Aliens vs. Predator.
Come in here, look! You follow her into a small makeshift shelter ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside are some schematics nailed to a table, still barely legible. See how they angled these sheets? And the lining of the metal around the bow. Whoever was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker. What's an icebreaker? It's a reinforced structure attached to the front of ships to help them safely cut a path through ice. With these plans, I could probably make another. She trudges outside again and paces out the length of the metal scraps on the ice. We've got most of the basic materials here already, but of course we'd be missing the most crucial pieces. An icebreaker needs specially tempered angled metal, as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. I can't see any of those here, but whoever left all this stuff here, maybe they left other pieces elsewhere. Or maybe you'll be able to find their old ship and salvage the icebreaker they already built. That would be convenient. Anyway, to build a new icebreaker, these are the parts we'll need. Icebreaker bracing. Interesting. Okay. So, let's see where we are on our map. Right here on the edge of nothing! I love it. I'm gonna have to go back to my crab traps before terribly much longer though. Actually, let me check my storage. Do I have another crab trap around here? No, I do not. Bet you I could buy one though. Shipyard? No, what does she got? Barbed ice rods. Okay.
You have so much money. Buy one.
I know, but I don't have space. You notice all my other stuff is already full. I'd have to probably give up the talisman to do it.
Show me the barbed ice rod.
It's this 4x4 right here.
That one. You wouldn't have to give up the talisman. Just put it in the middle of the hole.
You can't. There are only certain places you can put fishing rods.
Don't give up the talisman unless you have to.
Well, what I'm curious about is what other types of fish are around here. If I'm only concerned about ice fish, then I can give up the winch for a little bit. See? You can't get oceanic, abyssal, or hadal, but I want to kind of poodle around a little bit first and see what other kinds of fish are in this area. I want to do a little bit of exploration. What am I finding? Lots of ice. That's what I'm finding. Oh. No. Go away.
Not today, the ocean.
Yeah, see? These are ice. Fish. I don't have the... That was silly.
Ow.
Bonk. Yeah, I'm gonna need some different equipment before I can go through here. And I'm gonna have to be very, very careful, because I'm gonna get bonked. Alright. Okay. So, first, I have a boo-boo. Sorry. Repair all. Thank you. Okay, so now, what I gotta do is I gotta buy you. And I need to install it here. And then this can go to my storage. So, now you'll notice there are a few types of fishing I can't do because I've equipped for ice fishing.
Yeah.
But if we go to my... Oh, oh, she's got a research part here if I need it. More lights. I'm already kind of full up on lights. I'm full up on engines. Oh, what's this? A trawl net for fish, for ice. Okay. Okay, so now I go to storage. So see how those spaces have little net symbols on them? Those are the only places I can put those kinds of nets.
Cool.
So right now, I've got some kind of wasted space. I can put fish in it though, which is nice. Alright, so we are loaded for ice at this point.
Are we loaded for commerce, or do we have a wasted area?
Are we loaded for what?
Commerce. Ad breaks.
Oh! Thank you very much. Yes, we have an ad break coming up, in fact. Oh, gosh. It's already been an hour and a quarter.
Yeah.
I love this game so much! It's really easy to just get completely sucked into it. Just popping out to take a picture of tonight's sunset, which is entirely different from last night's. Of course it is, one day. In fact, why don't we go ahead and take our next ad break here. If you have been with us this entire time, folks, and you haven't had a stand-up or a wiggle or a stretch, now would be
that includes me, so...
Oh, yeah, it does include you. Now would be a very good time, and I think it's really relaxing playing this game. I love it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the ad break buying some crab nets, and then we'll load them up on the ship, and then when we return, we'll get to work. I have 2 fathomless wenches now? Oh, wow. Okay, who knew? We got crabs to catch. We'll be back in a few minutes. Push the button. There we go. Alright. So while that's happening, I'm just going to do a little more commerce. No, I've done all of this. My boat is as big as they're going to let it get. Unfortunately. Oops. My cabin says, ooh, I have a pursuit. Find icebreaker pieces. Okay, I can do that. Keep an eye. There are 3 pieces for the icebreaker. Okay.
I shall be right back.
Yes, you need to take a stretch. I need to buy net. Brittle trouble nets. Okay. I need to buy crab nets. To the shipyard. There's many research pieces here. These are drag nets. She doesn't sell crab nets. Too bad. I'll have to remember that. Okay, we'll have to keep a look around for another. Okay, that's just the icebreaker things. I'm just gonna undock so I can look at my map. We have much to explore. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled for icebreaker parts. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a marker here. That's where the merchant is. Which will help us. No, you don't. In fact, I'll just go ahead and sleep till morning now. There we go. Perfect. Now we're all set for when we come back from the ad break. I hugely enjoyed this game. I find it very, very relaxing. Let's take a look at our fish encyclopedia or Fishopedia or whatever it is. Okay, we're in ice. Lots. So the short answer is we need to catch everything. There's 9 pages of fish that are considered ice types. So we gotta catch them all. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but it scares me. Okay, so the other thing that I can spend this time showing folks that might help is you'll notice that there's a lot of information available on these pages about how they can be caught. For example, this first fish, is catchable by both rod and trawl, which is why having the new ice trawl will be quite useful. It'll let us capture a lot of the new species without having to do much active work. But not everything can be caught by just a trawl. So some of them have to actually be rod caught. Here's tonight's developing sunset from the west coast. Very lovely, Wendy. More yellow and blue this time. I like your view. I hope you're having a great time. And then some of these will probably also be... That's an exotic, I can tell you that right now. There should be some crab in here as well as ice types. And that thing is only trawl caught? Oh, good grief. That terrifies me. Whatever this ridiculous, gigantic, scary thing, it is only caught by trawling.
What in the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be bizarre. There's a good half hour of color development to go before it really starts to get dark. Oh, cool. All right, well, we've got a nice trawl on.
Wait a second. Do you have a tag on your Fishpedia called Epic?
Not epic. Where?
Exotic.
Exotic. Yeah, there are exotics. In fact, there's going to be one here in the ice. Okay, let's do good adventuring protocol. And before we venture into the labyrinth, let us do the perimeter. Wendy, you'd be so proud. And the gold and the clouds against the blue. Okay, let's see. Alright, this is a new ice fish species. It's called ice fish. Okay. Off to exciting new naming conventions.
Oh god. Oh god. We're through to the final of the European Football Championships again.
What? England won?
Yep. Apparently quite decisively this time.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, we've got enough of those for now. We're doing the perimeter like good adventurers. Oh, a time-lapse is a great idea. Oh,
Time-lapse is a great plan.
Oh, this is just supplies of wood. Shapes in the deep. This will probably just be lumber. Yeah, okay. I don't need any lumber right now. Alright. Doing the perimeter like a good adventurer. Go away. Well, I can't get to that. But we should mark it on our map as something shiny. Alright. Can't get to it yet. But it exists, and it is shiny.
Is that something frozen in the ice, or just an artifact?
What?
There was a structure up in the ice just around that corner.
Maybe, but we can't get in there right now. These look like sharks.
Oh, the shark. Yeah.
Goblin sharks. Ooh.
Doing some goblin. Don't judge me.
Oh, honey. Alright. We'll leave it at that for now. We're bent on exploration at the moment. So it's England versus Spain at the final. And my work thing had a betting thing for the different times the two with England and Spain are dating, so let's see how that goes. Oh, good grief. What's this, Alia? Because whichever way things go, there will be a wave of obnoxious, destructive patriotism, and also English football fans are the worst. Yes. Yes, they are. Oh, how very annoying. Ooh. The wind wishes to teach me something. That's just materials. I'm following you, wind. Where are we going?
One of my favorite radio comedy series would become a very good BBC sitcom for 3 seasons called The Mighty Boosh. And there is a very good episode of the radio version where one of the main characters, Howard Moon, is sent to the Antarctic to retrieve an impossible animal. It may actually be a ruby, the ruby of Mantubi. Howard is very arrogant and keeps a personal diary. And one of my favorite gags in the entire series is Day 10. So alone. So cold. Wind, my only friend. And the wind blows past in the background and goes, I hate you. And that just makes me laugh every time. Also, there's another character who can't remember the name of animals, and at one point describes the snake as the windy man, the long mover.
There's another something over here. See it?
Yes. I don't hang out with ball bags. I'm at the moon. The moon is played by one of the two lead actors with shaven foam on his face.
I see. Ooh, what's this? Oh dear. Ah!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
One of these days...
You, sir, are an enormous crab.
One of these days they're gonna let me fight those things. One of these days. I have many new encyclopedia entries. Yeah, they're just, you know, environmental hazards, shall we say.
Crabida horrida.
This is another one of those. I don't think I can go in that way. Alright. We're just kind of doing the oh, I don't trust you.
It's not a submarine.
Are you more shiny black
Hey,
rock?
Rana, how we doing? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes. Can fully focus on it. Is it just me, or is your light prisming more than it normally does?
It is prisming a bit much. I still don't know what those things are or how to use them. Ooh, what are you? You're a shiny fish. Shiny fish. Shiny fish. Ooh. A char.
This is a thing that happens from time to time. Those rocks do not do anything for you, because you are too good at the game.
Oh?
Upon finding an obelisk, players get the option to lay their hand on the stone. Nothing will happen unless players have a sufficiently high panic. They each grant a fathomless flame when completed, alongside the final slab giving the encrusted talisman. Which you have.
They only work when I'm scared, huh?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Gonna go get scared?
I am. See, now they're glowing. Oh, look! The stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on the stone.
A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arms, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Intruders. They invade on tiny wooden vessels, shouting and smashing. They cut and slice with angled metal, raking across the skin of ice. Their meager hearts beat with avarice and pride, desires trivially twisted into new shapes. Shapes that might mend and restore. Shapes to replace what was lost down in the dark.
So it only works when you're scared. I love that. Ooh, I want to take a picture. Oh, that's a good picture.
That's a great shot. That is a possible desktop shot.
Oh.
Can you take the legend off? Bet you can. Toggle overlay triangle. Let me look it up.
No, it takes the photo like that. That's good. That's like a computer desktop good. You're right. Oh!
Ooh, that's large and in charge. Way the fuck too
Go home, Elias! You're drunk!
Peter? No.
Oh, I love this game.
I told you before, Peter. You shouldn't fish. We have people for that. Maybe when you get out of this, you might want to take a little nappy poo.
Well, as soon as I find a dock, I intend to. But right now, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. I'm hoping to, like, find a dock.
That guy is a tentacle.
No.
Bye.
No. Just no. 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 I need a safe harbor. Oh look! There's a lighthouse! We're totally making for the lighthouse.
Via the dread green weirdness. Wolffish.
Please let me be able to get through here. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I'm not even sure that lighthouse is really there. Let's try going around.
It's fine, I'm sure it's fine. Look, here comes the sun.
Stargazer! Okay, The music is reminding me of The Mummy so hard now.
I know, right? Did you see the thing Heather put up about how there is strong evidence that Rachel Weisz is styled to look like 1930s movie star Myrna Loy?
Yeah. Alright. I am so sleep deprived. Please don't be a giant crab that's going to attack me. Okay. I know what you are. And I am too sleep deprived to deal with you right now. So I'm going to mark your location. Something slithers into your cargo.
It's probably fine.
Oh, I gotta jettison this now. Go away. Because it's gonna go bad and it's gonna infect the rest of my hold. You're weird. What are you? Impossibly shaped. That's what you are. Right, but it looks like I'm not far off from where the... Yep, there's more stuff over there. Is this another one of the...
I'm sorry, what?
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
You saw the humpback whale fighting the giant squid?
Yeah.
Ho 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 ho. Here's another one of the black rocks. Darkness. The deep. Then sparks of light as tooth and spine meet horn and nail. Two primeval forces.
Clashing at the bottom of the world. Wow. After an age, a victor triumphs, sundering the other into impossibly large remnants that descend to the surface, slowly, to be claimed by the sky. But the broken body holds power still. Threads of crimson essence reach out through the water, stretching to unite the creature once more. As the remains break surface, ice begins to form.
Interesting.
So is one of them a zombie squid or whale?
There's something over there.
There is.
But I have got to get to dock before I do anything more. And I think the platform's over here.
Curious
it is.
The consistent purple pieces of ice. And by curious, I mean I never want to find out why they're purple.
Right? Okay, I've had a really rough night. I'm gonna take a break now. Okay, let's sell the fish. Fish sold. You can go to my storage. Couldn't find space. Alright, well. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna get some sleep. Nah, let's go ahead and rest all the way till dawn.
I ain't going out in that.
Yeah, I think I'll just not. Okay. So, now that I have circumnavigated, there's a whole bunch of stuff to be found, and it looks like the first thing I've got to find are these icebreaker parts, because...
Okay, we gotta talk about why the music just did that.
I don't know, but it's...
I love how your little boat looks scared when you move the camera like that. like, it's like, what?
Right? 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 for now, I'm going to have to kind of carefully navigate my way through. An astral ice fish.
Nice to see you.
I guess. Okay. Yeah, see, if I had the icebreaker, I could get through some of this, but right now, I'm having to just kind of do this carefully, and I'm going to get so horribly lost. Oh, I finished my book. No, that's more ice fish. Very imaginatively named. Alright, what are you? Oh, it's the photographer! Fisherman, I didn't expect to see you this far south. Well, this is a fortunate turn of events. There's a narwhal somewhere in this ice field. I couldn't get any further in, so I've been trying to take a picture from here with no luck. I tried placing some scraps of fish on an ice sheet over there to entice it, but I didn't have enough to hold its attention for long. I only caught a glimpse. I don't suppose you have any fish you'd be prepared to donate to the pursuit of wildlife photography? Fill the space entirely with any fish you like. I can't imagine the narwhal is too picky. Okay. I'm not selling my astrals, though. What's in my net? Nothing currently. Okay, so I have to go get more fish. Craterous sea... What the hell is that? Make a pile of fish.
Make a pile of fish.
I'm sorry, what? Craterous seer. A bright eye spins inside an impacted socket. An answer from above. It's an aberration. It certainly is. Okay.
Just a little guy.
He's a freaky little dude. Alright. More fish, please. You know how you're looking about cooking.
Is that a sea critter? Well played.
Alright. That ought to be... Let's get one more. There we go. That ought to be plenty. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. You can have all the run-of-the-mill fish. There we go. That's perfect. Now, cut your engines. We need to wait in complete silence. Shh. I think I hear something under the ice.
Oh, OMG.
What on earth was that thing? I'm not sticking around to find out.
That was furry.
Was it?
That looked like a, and I'm going to be very, very careful how I pronounce this. That looked like a merbear.
The photographer is hurriedly packing camera equipment into boxes. She seems very on edge. Hey, Hawkeye!
Hey, how you doing?
You know that was no regular narwhal. It seemed voracious and hyper-aggressive. Animals like that tend to be very unpredictable. These ice fiends aren't safe with that thing around. You should consider turning back.
Its horn was glowing.
Yeah.
That is a man's head.
Goodness.
Oh, nice. Just some glowing...
Speaking of glowing...
shit out in the snowstorm at the bottom of the world. Next to the glowing aqua polar bear wool.
I'm remembering something about... Oh, piss off. I hate it when it makes my heart beat like that. Let's try going around.
Was the weirdness getting closer, or was it just me?
What's this? Is this a dock?
Cold wind whistles through the doorway of the only cabin still standing. Behind it, a frozen over dig site is littered with tools and debris.
I swear to God, if a dog comes running down chased by a helicopter, I'm out of here.
Travel is not advised.
Seriously. Let's look at the frozen cabin.
You enter the small cabin, the door long since fallen from its hinges. A rotting table sits inside. A crudely drawn map of the area has been charted onto a scrap of paper. You attach it to your own map.
Yay!
A large book sits on the table. It's well worn from the passage of time, but you can still read the words Captain's Log etched into the cover.
Stardate!
You open the book, its frozen spine cracking for the first time in decades. Which entry do you want to read, and what entire season did Hawkeye just find? I must know.
Working at a bookstore kicks ass, y'all, because it's a used bookstore. We also buy a bunch of DVDs and games and the like. I got the entire second season of Fraggle Rock!
Oh
and
my God!
Honors Jug Band Christmas, an anthology of Puerto Rican short fiction, and a tiny dog plushie for $18. That sounds amazing.
Captain's Log, supplemental.
Alright.
You already know about it, Bob. You're in for 3.
So we're starting, of course, with the 30th of May, 1847.
Arrives at the floating sea ice amidst the particularly thick fog. A few channels could be seen leading into the ice, with sizable chunks floating our way, posing a hazard. They have ordered us to moor against the outer ice wall, while the engineers make adjustments to better prepare the vessel.
2 days later, 1st June, 1847.
The vessel was pursued by a particularly aggressive narwhal. Some men placed fish on the ice nearby in an effort to distract it. It appeared to work, though only for a time, and it resurfaced, and needed stationating repeatedly.
Ew.
If we can't find a more permanent solution to the beast, we'll have to make sure we keep enough fish on hand to placate it.
Interesting new mechanic. 15-minute warning. Understood, Wendy. What do you mean 15-minute warning? I'm just getting warmed up! 4 days later. 5th June, 1847.
As I lay falling asleep, the most almighty voice spoke unto me. It resounded from the thick ice below, at once both powerful and yet ethereal. There was no mistaking this as a trick of the wind, nor a jest by the crew. It did not pause for response or acknowledgement, but whispered a cryptic prophecy. At first I could not make sense of it. 3 listeners shall hear the heart, and that I should indulge these listeners.
So now's a bad time to point out I heard a heart beating.
Oh, yeah. spoke of boundless wealth from the stars, and of eyes opening unto the world.
Oh, I love cosmic horror.
The rest of my sleep was feverish, as my mind was plagued with the sound of the voice, and spun in my head, echoing ever louder. In the morning, the boatswain and the navigator came to me separately, claiming to have heard a sound like a heartbeat as the men were digging yesterday. They indicated a desire to explore the eastern and western reaches of the ice field, and I shall indulge them.
Interesting.
I'm sure this is fine and nothing bad happened to any of them.
Give me a second, I want to look at my map. Aha! Oh, look at that! That looks so cool!
What, the big glowy question mark?
No, the fact that it's literally taped on.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Okay. So there's something here, something here, something here. There's lots of stuff that I found, and that's where the merchant is. Say again, honey?
Bleak Pontoon, what a fucking name.
Bleak Pontoon, right? Alright, now.
Ice shard.
What is the ice shard?
Light pierces through the ice, intensifying and concentrating into a glow in the center. A dark form takes shape against the light.
I'm going to listen to it.
A distorted voice echoes from within. Don't disturb the ice.
What happened here?
It whispered. Promise. Stones from the stars. You 3 would hear. The heart beneath the eye.
The voice goes louder.
It commanded 3 listeners, 3 sacrifices, for 3 eyes.
3 lobed burning eyes?
I obeyed, but a 4th now seems forever futile. The shadow is silent for a time, slumbering still. Surely it sees you before it whispers.
Who are you?
Captain, the expedition shot the ice field, appeared suddenly through the ice.
Yeah, I'm not breaking anything just yet, thanks. Shall we wait for morning?
Yes, let's have a sleep at the murderous relic camp.
I mean, well, what's all our
Our alternative is to make our way out through the murder ice, so I think
I want to know what the shiny is. You stay over there, spooky, spooky. I just want the shiny, shiny. What are you?
Oh, that looks icebreakery.
That looks like a piece of the icebreaker, alright.
Shit, that thing's big.
It's in no way disturbing that we keep hearing a heartbeat, is it? Of course it is, Wendy. Like that? I like this thing of you've got to have fish on hand to distract the narwhal. Yes, and now I do believe we will dock for the evening. Thank you very much. I'm gonna wait for the morning, thank you. Oh, look! Digging greedily and deep, weren't they?
Sleepy in the deepy.
And with like 8 minutes to go...
Sound design on this is so great.
The sound design is great, the environmental storytelling is fantastic, the game is phenomenal, I adore it.
And there's another full-size DLC still to come.
Oh, that oil rig one, right? Oh man, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so... So we came down through here. So we've got a ton of stuff to explore. Alright, we got not much time left, but we could take a little look, right? Just a little looky-poo, right? Stop with the heart beating. Here's some fish. I mean, it's just fish. That's easy. A bulbous toothfish.
Bulbous. A great word.
But toothfish are big, which is useful for feeding narwhals, perhaps. So there's something in there, but we can't get to it yet. What I kind of want to do is I want to make sure we're stocked up on fish, but then I want to go back to the pontoon and offload the part that we just got so we don't lose it. So that means we go back out the way we came in, but I'm going to kind of circumnavigate this really quick. I hate hearing that heartbeat all the time. That looks like... Ooh, what are you? Oh, that's where... Built a feeding station for that monstrous narwhal. Perhaps its appetite would be satisfied by an offering of fish. Well, I don't need to satisfy it right now, so... Pardon me, folks.
Bless you.
What's that over there?
That's a really good
Oh,
deal.
what had just happened? With the, missing? What do you
just
mean?
lost your troll net.
How did I lose my troll net?
You get chomped.
Go away. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, the ice net said it only lasted a day. Oh, wow. Okay, so that has to be repaired. Definitely time to go back then. I hate listening to that heartbeat. Okay, is that another correctly? We gotta go out this way. The wind wants me to go this way, though. Towards what? I gotta get on the other side. Oh, what are you? Oh, okay, those are just those little ice fish. Alright.
Someone on my feed has just said I finished Dragon Age Origins for the first time. Great game, although I did have to look past the dated graphics. Sorry, Alistair, no run for you. Your dorky ass is staying in my warden. He's so cute and hot, and for what? And they give him that voice with that personality? Criminal.
I know. I know. I know. You can't waste him on being a king. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now I gotta take this part and offload it. So there's one of the parts that I need. Okay, so now I can go to the fish market and sell. And then I need to repair. There we go. I've repaired everything. Alright, we're just about out of time. Marguerite, I'm going straight back to the pontoon, but first, hey now. Why you gotta drag me like that, Wendy? I thought we were friends.
Don't at me, bro.
Don't at me. Oh, these are the captain's logs, okay? Alright. My pursuits. Under the ice. Explore the ever. Find whatever the voice in the ice was talking about. Oh, God.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
I'm sure that will be fine.
Excuse me, voice in the ice. What do you mean? Ew.
This is just my encyclopedia. Oh no, we're running an ad. Alright, we'll run an ad and then I'll, and then we'll wrap up for the day. But what is this place? I'm not exactly sure yet, but I have a theory. Have you heard the legend of the Pale Reach? It's an old sailor's tale. The story goes that when the fog grows thick enough, the ice appears, seemingly out of nowhere. Hours later, or sometimes days, it vanishes again without a trace. Back in the olden days, they sent a survey expedition into the investigate. Apparently, it returned with half the crew, either from mutiny or madness. Travel in the high seas in those days will do that to you, I guess. Anyway, I'm not sure about this place. It could just be regular old ice. Interesting. Very interesting. Where was I gonna go? What was I gonna go look at? Everything. I mean, to be honest. I was going to go look at everything. But for now, I have to stop. I don't want to stop. I'm going to wait for the ad to finish, and we will wrap. I can't believe it's been 2 hours already.
This thing's
also, I'm pretty sure my crab pots have rotted away. I should really consider going back and getting them and dropping them here. Yeah, like it's just a straight shot up, right? I know, I gotta stop so Wendy can go to bed, for sure. To be honest, I could use to go to bed as well. But, let me just go get my crab pots real quick. It's fast. One of the neat points of lore about this game, I think, is that you can almost always find the lighthouse. Ooh. Dolphins! Photo mode! Here we go. Da-da-da-da. Didn't do a very good job, though. Oh, that's not bad. There we go. I'm gonna stop, but let me just do this thing real quick. Hush now. Why you gotta drag me like this? I mean, I'm just doing the thing, right? Just one thing, real quick. See? I'm just gonna go over here. And outrun the spooky lights.
Be well, Enwich. Thanks for joining us.
I just gotta pick up my crab pots. I mean, what could go wrong? Oh, God, I had to say that out loud, didn't I?
It's all fine.
Frickin' jerk!
That's totally just a boat.
Ugh. No.
Maybe don't reverse it into him.
No! No! Oh! Run away, run away, run away!
Park. Dude, the dock is right there.
Meanie! Now I have to repair everything. Wendy, I should not have come to get my crab pot, should I?
This does not.
Yes, but good. Look, I got a malignant pincher, which...
Is that one of the ones that you need for...
I have no idea. Let's find out. If it is, I'll be smug. Now, how do I gotta remember how to pick up the crab pot. Come here. There we go, pick up. Okay, fine. Well, you did tell me so, but if I get some paint, I'm gonna be smug. Let's find out if I get to be smug. Quick before I limp back to port. Painter dude, was it all worth it? Ah, a malignant pincher. Ha! Ha ha! Smug, 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 smug. And then he needs a cerebral crab. Alright.
A different color, perhaps.
I'm just getting the, like... Okay. Splintered Cortex Decorator.
You look like you've unlocked a lot of colors suddenly.
Well, no, I now can see the different parts I need for them. Which is a lot. Okay. Golden treasure. It's basically one of each of these special types. What do I need for the Black Abyss? Of course. Umbral Puppet. What a lovely name. Well done. Well done. Okay. So, I have to get lots of funky crabs, is what we're saying. Alright, I'm going to dock and stop here now, even though I really don't want to.
Stop you before you dredge again.
I know. Wendy, you did tell me so, and that is correct. But that's okay. All that it needs is money, and I have so much of that, so...
So this is Dredge. And
the crab to paint pipeline, right? I love it.
As you can see, it's a tremendous fun.
Yes, this is a great game. It's a little spooky, and what I really like about the kind of horror elements of it is that you can lean into them if you want to, or you can completely ignore them if you want to, except for when they, you know, literally dash you upon the rocks. It's a very variable experience, and it has some really great environmental storytelling.
We'll explore. You on its head a couple of times.
I know. We'll explore a little bit more of that next time when we return to the Pale Beach.
Indeed we will. You will next be able to find us on Friday, when, uncannily, the Full Lid also has a somewhat aquatic theme for the week. I don't want to say more quite yet.
You don't want to say what week it is?
Well, it is Shark Week.
It is Shark Week.
And I did go see a shark film.
Just saying.
Although I'm not directly writing about that shark film.
There's so many to choose from right now.
Then the current plan is on Sunday. We will continue with
Cloud Punk. That is the current plan.
Mess with the punk, you get the bonk.
Yeah, exactly. But we will keep you posted if plans change, because that is life right now.
And then the current plan is also we will see you next Wednesday for more dredge.
More dredging of the icy frozen deeps with the tentacles that aren't at all trying to talk to us. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything's just fine.
It's just great. It's really no issue. There's a captain frozen in a block of ice, but he's still alive.
And talking. About a prophecy.
And green. But it's fine. It's fine.
It's all fine. We're all fine down here. How are you? Exactly. Have a good rest of your... Shark. Yes, it is in fact Shark Week. Have a good rest of your evening or time zone, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us.
I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been... Nautically inclined.
Nautically inclined. All right. Very much. Have a good rest of your time zone, everybody. Cloud bonk. Yes. A damp and disturbing scene. Yes, very much. Cloud bonk. All right. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you later.